Thank you, Ms. Sanford. I'd like to pause for a moment. Supervisor Adam has to leave the meeting, and he would like to make some remarks. So Supervisor Adam, you have the floor, please.
Thank you very much, Chair Hart. I want to thank all of our speakers today. I will review the balance of the meeting and listen to my colleagues' comments with interest. To start with, I want to make the following very clear. I denounce police brutality. I denounce racism. I denounce white supremacy. I am very interested in any real and practical policy that fights these and improves our criminal justice system. I also denounce evil. Unfortunately, I fear that as long as we have humans on this earth, there will be evil like we saw on display in the case of George Floyd. We know that there are evil people all over the world in all time periods. Evil should be the enemy, and the only antidote to evil is good. I do not denounce our law enforcement. Men and women put on the uniform and put their lives on the line on a daily basis, not as an occupying force, but as peacekeepers protecting the rights and freedoms of all persons regardless of color. If there are evil humans within our law enforcement departments, they should be removed. If there are policies that protect those humans who have engaged in evil behavior, I want them removed. That all said, I have been in closed sessions where we discussed legal actions that are brought against the county for the last 7.5 years. I have never seen any behavior of the sort committed by our sheriff's department. I will not call for defunding the police. I will not denounce our country. While some want to paint our country as racist, I reject that premise. This country has done more than any other, including a civil war that cost 620,000 lives, to end slavery, and is a worldwide leader in the fight for personal freedom and civil rights all over the world. I do not denounce capitalism. Capitalism has done more to lift more people out of grinding poverty than any other economic system. It undoubtedly produces these results with imperfection. Of all the governmental systems in the history of the world, it is the system that produces the least amount of imperfection and raises the quality of life for all persons. Capitalism is agnostic. Capitalism is colorblind. Now I'd like to end with two quotes, one from Milton Friedman and the other from Jesse Jackson. You can decide which is which. Watch the walls come down, whether it's in the South or on Wall Street. When the walls come down, what do we find? More markets, more talent, more capital and growth, which means that the race and sex discrimination stunt economic growth. It's not good for capitalism, it's not good for America's growth, and it's not morally right. The other is the great virtue of a free market system is that it does not care what color people are. It does not care what their religion is. It only cares whether they can produce something you want to buy. It is the most effective system we have discovered to enable people who hate one another to deal with one another and help one another. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Supervisor Adam. Sorry you can't stay with us.